All right, let's get this biatch rolling. Ow. Bing long. It's good, bruv. It is. See if we get an opportunity day. What up, J. Cole? We're just dumping right now. Let's see what happens today. ES is already taking out this daily low. See if we can form a 4-hour S&T off of it. I don't know. Or a NASDAQ might want to come down and take these babies out. Bah, bah. Bah. Yeah, let's see what happens on market rip. Let's see if we just want to continue down or we want to start a retrace higher. We've got 4-hour gaps above we could want to retrace into. We could target. We got this gap up here with London session, this hourly. We haven't formed this gap yet either. But again, this is something I'm going to keep my eye on too if we end up forming that 4-hour SMT. It doesn't look like we're gonna right now, but if we look like we want to continue lower too, we can see if we go to the hourly time frame. We got some draws. If price wants to continue lower to those draws, like this daily low. Oh, let's go here. Let me go to the hourly time frame. Like this daily low here and this daily low here already got taken out by ES. If we want to take those out on NASDAQ, we can see these hourly draws above. Hourly high London session, blah, blah, blah. See if we can come up. Form SMTs off them. Those are options too. We got options. We got little options. See what happens. Just flow with the market. We're coming into these 4-hour gaps right now here on NASDAQ. I'm not going to focus too much on the weekly. The only thing I really want to pay attention to on the weekly is ES is coming into this weekly gap / volume imbalance. I want to pay attention more to this than NASDAQ, because I'll be honest with you guys, in the weekly time frame on on NASDAQ, I don't know how I would mark this out, because there's a volume imbalance here and there's a volume imbalance here. We could go from this candle wick to this candle body, but again, or we could just go from the bodies like that. But again, I'd rather just mark out equilibrium at that point of this range instead of focusing on marking out those volume imbalances with the gap. So I'd rather just focus on equilibrium, which is the true 50% level of this range. We've been dumping so much though. We've got no retrace in the 4-hour time frame. We got a couple of them on the hourly. We came into this hourly gap. We're respecting it. Looks like we want to continue lower. I think we formed a 15-minute S&T. Yeah, low and a lower low, low and a higher low. Yeah, but ES just came out and took it out, so there's no 15-minute SMT now. See what happens. Just gonna stay patient. See what happens on market rip. What is this hourly low we're looking at here too? I think this hourly low, yeah, it's already been hit on ES. It's been hit a long time ago. It's all the way up here. Our next draw on ES is all the way down here. Interesting. What's news looking like today? Nothing. We just really want to keep dumping all day, dude. I am not falling for your trickery. Every inverse fair value gap trader who just took an inverse off of market open like they always do are about to get T-bone staked. Because again, it'll play out once in a while. But then shit like this will happen. It'll manipulate lower and then stop everybody out with their stop loss above this high. Maybe I'll bite on my tongue on this one. We'll see. I hope nobody took that trade and I just said that. If you took it, I hope it plays out. Alright, good. Let's see if it comes down inverses this gap right here. If it does, that'll be interesting. What would stop loss placement be on that? 88 points? Yeah, nah, I'm good right now. For me to start looking for longs, I want to see this 15-minute break to the upside, but we're so bearish right now. That's why I don't want to go against the trend. I'd only want to take a short on NQ though, because on ES, all we have is this London session low, which we already took out. And ES is coming into that weekly gap. We already tapped into it. Do we want to fill it more? Or no? We already took out this London low on NASDAQ. Unmark equilibrium for a second. What does the hourly time frame look like? Where's this low? Let's go to the 15-minute actually. Is that this low here? No, this low's all the way up here, dude. I'm interested to see if we want to trade into this 4-hour gap above. That's what I want to see. I want to see if we want to come up to here. That's what I might look for. How many points away are we from that? 200? The scary thing is, though, is that London session high is up here, right here on ES. 4-hour gaps right here on ES. Oh yeah, very doable. Be a nice solid trade too. I'm gonna get off the 1 minute right now. I want to see 5 minute, 15 minute confirmation for that to happen. And I like see how that ES is not like reclaiming this low. That's interesting for me too, because again, we are tapping into that weekly bullish gap down below on ES. You'd think if how bearish we are, we'd come and reclaim this low, and then again, we're in no man's land on ES. Could fill all this, take out these draws down below, but that's a stretch. How many points is that on ES? Yeah, 80 points on ES. That's a hold. I'm more interested in NQ right now. What about the 15-minute time? Forget all this low resistance draws right here, all stacked up. I like these highs up here too. Let me mark out this 15-minute. Where's that 15-minute? We already took that out. That's why we stay patient there, not off that fucking market open shit. I can say that now because I know nobody took a trade. I wouldn't be saying that if I knew you guys took a trade. Really interested in this 4-hour gap right here. You know what I say? That's that London session high. ES should be the lagging index to the upside also because we took out that daily low. See if we can get a 5-minute break here. We're going to be coming into an hourly gap too. Let's pay attention to that also right here. But what I want to pay attention to is 4-hour gap because higher time frame holds higher power. I think we can come trade up into this and go straight through that hourly gap. But we'll see. We'll see. J. Cole, you see how close we're getting on the freaking XAU account on FTMO? We're back up to 102,600. Dude, that's a $4,000 swing. We were down to 98 or 97,500. I was in 2,800 drawdown. Yep, that's why you follow your system. Stick to your risk management. It sucks building at a drawdown, but again, it just when you get on a streak, you can dig out quick. Yep. And that 10K static drawdown, dude, it works wonders with the psychology. It really does. If we get funded with them, dude, we have a 10K static drawdown. You can request payout every 5 days. There's no buffer. There's no consistency rule. It'll be nice. I want to try and build that account up to like at least 10 to 20,000 though before I would request a payout. That would be my goal. They do limit you though. You can't lose more than $5,000 in a day, though. Even it doesn't matter how far you get on the account, which they do cap you on that. But again, that's fucking. I'm not gonna be risking $5,000 per trade anytime soon. Yeah, dude. Like fuck. Yeah. If I would be risking $5,000 per trade, I would have to have like I don't even know the math on how much of a buffer I would need to have. Like $100,000 buffer. Look at this shit, man. Where's this hourly high on NQ? We didn't form this yet on NASDAQ, on ES. Really? Look at this, guys. Wow. We didn't break on the 5. We didn't even tap into this hourly. We didn't even take out this hourly high. What are we reacting off of right now? Huh. I swear if we chop around again today, dude. What if we took the fib from this most recent low to this most recent high? When we're trying to predict a reversal like this, we gotta wait for that extra confirmation though. You can't just pull the trigger on something so quickly because again, we're very bearish. We could just keep continuing lower. Looks like we might freaking want to, which is crazy. How's the 15-minute looking off of like the SMTs? No, we didn't form it. That's this low too, so we didn't even. This low's all the way up here. Low and a lower low, low and a higher low, but again, we didn't form that lower low here. We might want to keep going lower to that daily low. Let's see. Broke back to the downside, inverse this gap. What would this stop loss placement be? 112 points. I'm gonna sit out on that. I'm all good with that. It's a little bit too much in my comfort zone. It's a big ass daily candle, man. How many points is this daily candle so far? 500 points. 15-minute time frame looks like she wants to keep going lower. Same with the hourly. This would be a very tight stop though. Equilibrium of this range. Respecting it. It's too tight of a stop. As good as it looks. Be a 1 to 3 off of that. I'm not liking that. Not when there's close to this low like this. Look at the hourly one more time, dude. Freaking ES is still not claiming this low. How you guys looking so far? You guys still chilling? Anybody take anything? Yeah, we're all chilling. All right, at least we're all together right now on this. Oh, Maya, you're in here? What up, Maya? I can't see you. Oh, yeah, you're in here. See, type. Trust yourself, Maya. If I'm talking and saying stuff, remember, I don't know everything. Just you gotta trust yourself, trust your system. If you see something, take it. If I'm talking in the opposite way of your position, just tell me to shut up. The only thing I don't like is I just I don't want to freaking do this shit again like yesterday. Just consolidate within this range, 138 point range. Shorts would look good if we could target this daily low right here. What time is it? So it's 9:53. I might wait for the 10 a.m. candle closure, guys, and see where we're at that 10 a.m. candle closure before I do anything. That means I'll be forming another 4-hour gap right here, right where this hourly and this 15 is. Is it just me, or like whenever you're in the markets, dude, you like feel like you have no idea what the fuck's going on? It's like a weird feeling. I feel like I haven't learned or studied enough. But usually when that feeling happens, I stay the fuck away. Like I'm trying to make something up in my mind. And sometimes I think it's just best to just don't do nothing. Let's see if we miss out on these shorts to the downside. We ended up forming this 5-minute gap / volume imbalance right here. I'm going to mark this out right here. See if we could tap into this maybe. I'm going to mark that. If we're going to start moving to the downside, it's going to happen very quickly. Maya, let me know if you got in on those. All right, let's let this play out then. You gonna target that daily low, 29,533? Yep. All right, let's go, Maya. Let's hit this. Straight dumper to the downside. What low is this? What's this low here? Let's pay attention to this low also. You're still fine right now, Maya. We're coming in equilibrium with this range. You want to see a bearish candle close, you're out of here. Underneath this level, you want to see us come in a discount and close. Nice bearish candle into premium. Your trade's still not invalidated yet. That's looking good right there. What would this be? 57 point stop, 70 point stop. I'm still gonna hold out on this right now. You got 10 a.m. in 2 minutes too, Maya. Let's see if 10 a.m. candle closure could play out in your favor here. I'd expect at 10 a.m. we get some volatility. Let's see. How's that 5 minute looking? Got a minute and 21 seconds. We don't want to form this 5 minute SMT. I don't know. We already formed that 5 minute low right there. Let's see what happens at 10 a.m. We'll see what happens. Remember, when you place that trade, we always got to accept that risk. Regardless of the outcome, even if it's the best of the best trades, it can always lose. Whenever you place a trade, always map out what your risk is going to be and you accept that. That's the fee you got to pay to enter. Let's see if we sweep these highs and go. Got 26 seconds. Let's see if we dub here. You're still holding good right now. All right, 5 seconds. Let's see what happens right at the 10 a.m. candle closure. All right, nothing crazy yet. Still holding. ES looks like poop. I'm gonna X out this hourly low, I think. Had that 10 a.m. candle close. Did we form that hourly high on ES? Yeah, we did. So we got this here. What about NASDAQ? We already had that hourly high. Let's look at the 4 hour. Form this 4 hour fair value gap right here. Right above. What about ES? ES. That makes a 15-minute high. I think she's in on NQ. Let's see. Still in there, Maya? I'm guessing you're stopped somewhere above here. Remember, manage your trades based off of your system and what you see. I'm going to stay quiet here because I want you to do this on your own. Let me know what you end up doing. Okay, I like that. I like that. And it's a good decision right there. Another thing you can look at there, Maya, again, if you just want to listen to what I got to say here, is, again, you saw that 1 minute S&T form, right? Where did we form that 1 minute S&T? I'm not even in the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, right here. Lower, low. Higher, higher. Yep, you saw that 1 minute S&T form, and we also broke structure in the 1 minute time frame. With that, we have a 5-minute gap above we could retrace into, which we are now. And then we also formed that 4-hour bearish fair value gap above at the 10 a.m. candle closure that we could definitely potentially retrace into also. I think that's good trading right there, Maya. You saw confirmation to cut it. You didn't cut it off of emotion. There you go, and then you move on. See what happens off this 5-minute. I think we're coming into 50% of this range too. This is another area we can watch. See if we want to reject out of here and continue lower. But we do have that 4-hour gap above, which is going to be interesting. And that ES broke structure on the 5-minute time frame to the upside. We pay attention to that also. NASDAQ could come into this 1-minute gap. We could respect it, continue higher, target these hourly and 15-minute highs coming into that 4-hour bearish gap. Definitely a possibility. Inverse this gap. Let's see. We might still want to continue lower. See if this is a protected low right here. If people went long within this area, the stop loss is going to be below this low or this low. So let's see. Dude, this is another tricky day. Yeah, look at that candle right there. Let's look at ES. Let's see if ES is respecting 1-minute bullish market structure. We did break down. ES looks like shit. I don't even want to pay attention to ES. We haven't been doing anything. How many points would this be if we ended up inverse and coming back to the upside? 117 points. Form that 5-minute SMT2 to the upside. Yeah, it's August 2, J. Cole. August. Last year in August, I struggled a little bit. Usually it gets better, though. Price action gets better after August. Didn't inverse that gap yet. This is tricky, tricky, tricky. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. The important thing is that you survive, though. Me and Wing Wong talk about it all the time. I don't care if people make fun of me for sizing in small and stuff like that, which I don't think is small at all. But dude, while people are blowing their accounts, we're surviving, our accounts are staying alive, and we're building as traders, and we're protecting our mental capital, and it's just, again, you become a better trader over time. When the time is right, we're going to be doing the right things to be able to scale, and the money will flow, but we're not there yet. Let's just be honest with that fact. People can't accept that fact. You can't just skip to the front of the line in trading, man. You'll get humbled really fast. Look at this shit, man. Maya, originally, where'd you have your stop loss? If you don't mind me asking. Was it above this high? Around 760. Yeah, up here. Okay. All right. See what happens here. We did come in equilibrium of this 5-minute range. Now we're coming back lower, which is nuts. And now we broke back to the downside. I'm going to X out this hourly low, guys, because again, if we were going to respect this hourly low, we would have continued higher by now. This is crazy. We did come into this 5-minute equilibrium of this range. Mine, if this hits your take profit. That'll be trading for you. This is how you become mentally unstable right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, I don't know why it's not letting you send the link. I gotta fix the settings. Let me fix the settings and permissions. It should work now. Send it again, see if it goes. Is this really just about to do this now? What would this been? 72 point stop, the target 100 point trade. We look like we're coming for this low with how it's looking now. ES is coming for that London session low, which NASDAQ already took out. This is incredible. I swear if this continues back higher up after this too. Relative equal lows on ES. ES should come down and take out that London session low. NASDAQ should take this daily low out. Yep. Do what works best for you, J. Cole. Remember, you can always paper trade too, just to study and forward test data. And we got equal lows over here if this candle closes on ES. Equal lows on ES. Those are gonna get smacked. Wow. 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 That's all I gotta say. Wow. Wow. See if we reverse here at the 50%, 50% range. Equilibrium, let's see. These equal lows should get hit. We're at equilibrium of this range. We're coming into this fair value gap / volume imbalance. I would expect price to come down lower and take out this low. And then maybe NASDAQ come back to take out this daily low. Even if this trade played out in your direction, do you think you would have been at break even at this point after seeing this drop? That's something you could journal also. How would you have managed this trade if you didn't cut it and we ended up coming back down in your direction? Journal that too and be honest with yourself. You know? You'd expect price to dump right here to these lows. But this isn't worth it for me, I think. My stop would have to be here, here. This would be a 32-point stop. We did an inverse though. Okay, okay, I like it. Have your journal out right now. You should be journaling how you would have been managing the trade and everything like that. Why you cut it, what price ended up doing, all that stuff, and then go back and then back test later tonight and then journal it. Journal now while you're in the live trade and then journal later. I gotta sneeze. That was a burp sneeze. How we doing, D Blicky and Wing Wong? You guys still chilling? This is crazy stuff right now, man. Let's see if we want to come into 5-minute equilibrium of this range, because we just closed at that 5-minute. We have equal lows on ES, dude. That's making me think we want to continue lower. Let's mark out 5-minute equilibrium on this range here on ES. Way above it, dog. I'd have to see a 1-minute break. Still didn't inverse this gap above. How much would a 40-point stop be here? Two micros would be 180. To 1-to-1 now. 1 to 1.4. I'm gonna fade it, guys. I'm gonna wait for one more extra confirmation to see if we can form a gap right here. These equal lows are intriguing to me now. But price action's being weird. She's being weird. This is like a little scalp trade too. I'm not a scalper. Not a scalper, mate. Let's see if we get a candle flip here. Ending up respecting equilibrium of this wick. This is a little trick in the bag right here. See if this goes. I want to see how this 1-minute candle closes. Let's watch these last 5 seconds. Nope. That's why we stay patient. Staying away right now. I don't care what happens. If we end up coming down and taking that low, I don't give a shit. How we're moving right now, I'd rather miss out. I'd rather miss out. I'm going to X out equilibrium of this range too. I'm not a fan of this right now. I don't care to target this low after seeing that too. We still have this 4-hour gap above also, so. You still with me, D Blicky and Wing Wong? How you guys doing? Still alive? Patience? Just chilling. Yeah, I don't blame you. 2 days in a row with this shit too. We have equal lows though, bro. These are gonna get taken today. I don't know when though. These are the days we survive though. Yeah, exactly, D Blicky. These are the days we survive. Other people will blow their accounts on these days, but since we trade like slow, boring people, apparently, we identify price action like this because we're not trying to force trades, we're not trying to chase price, we're not trying to rush the process, we're not trying to focus on the money, and we survive these days. I think I'm dying, guys. I'm sorry if that was loud. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose. What are we doing? Did we come take those lows yet? No. Blowing my nose didn't work. You know, D Blicky and Wing Wong, what we can also think of here. If we don't come up into this 4-hour high and we do end up taking out this daily low, we could try and predict a reversal off of that to come target this 4-hour high, because that daily low is a strong draw. We could sweep out this daily low because we still haven't had a retracement yet in the 4-hour or anything. You get what I'm saying? We could come back up, take out this low, do a little bit of bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of bang bang. Or this is going to happen. Or we're going to do this. And we're going to come up into that 4-hour and come lower. Just an idea. Just an idea. Just thinking out loud. But instead of us forcing the trade to the downside just because these fucking equal lows on London session on ES, excuse my French, we could just wait for that sweep to happen and then see if we get the reaction we wanted, or if we don't and price just keeps continuing lower, we just don't trade, because as of now I don't even want to trade. Because you'd think out of all the key levels we were looking for, equilibrium of this 5-minute range looked like it was going to get respected. Equilibrium of this 1-minute range, when we marked out this, looked like it was going to get respected twice. We got this move and then this move. I think I got Down syndrome now after this day again. Trading's hard. It's fucking hard. This price action would kill me back then. It'd be blown account crash out city. Take me a year and a half ago, I would have blown all my accounts. $10.30, dude. I might fucking Wing Wong. I'm like probably 80% sure I'm not gonna trade unless we get some crazy shit. On TikTok, I made a video the other day, and this kid was telling me that I should learn how to trade after 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock, which, again, sometimes I do. It matters how price action's looking. But I'm like, dude, I'm just going to keep trading the way I'm trading. I don't tell anybody else how to trade. Just let me do my thing. That's it. No need to tell other people how to trade and when to trade. Oh! What is this shit? Where does that even come from? Is that wasn't a big move, but it's looking like it's gonna be a big move to the upside. You go to Truth Social. No, 30 minutes ago. It's nothing there. This is a 5-minute high. Did we break back to the downside in the 5-minute time frame on ES? I don't think we did yet, did we? Oh, that's really close. No, we didn't. We didn't. Maybe we want to come up and take out that 10 a.m. hourly candle closure up here. This candle, this hourly high. These equal lows are going to get mollywopped, dog. I don't know when. I don't think we formed a 1-minute S&T here, did we? Nope. One bump. Nope, we didn't. I don't even want to target these lows right now, guys. I'm going to sit out on this even if it happens. We've prevented so many losses today by just fucking doing nothing. I've probably prevented 2 losses. I want to see those draws and liquidity get swept first before we target those lows. Where's this 5-minute high? Is that right here? This could be an option. Let's mark out this 5-minute high. All right, now we got equal highs and equal lows. It's cool. Playing with a fidget spinner. I'm not falling for you, Jose. Not doing it. We got equal highs still. People are going to press the short button right there, and it's just going to come up and stop them out one candle. I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. I don't trust you. I've done this 4 times today already. I bet you people went short right off this candle. Stop above these highs or these highs. Target this low, which it looks good, but I'd like ES to take out these low, this high first. That's a new 5-minute high too. Oh gosh. Look at all this low resistance, these stacked up lows and equal lows. This is gonna get taken in one candle. 1 or 2 candles. It's gonna happen quick right here. But I need to see this get taken, or this, or this, or this, or this. This is fun. This is like awesome. Equal highs and equal lows on ES. Like, what the fuck are we doing? See, this is what some fake shit on like social media, like a fake guru would do. They would like map out this trade if it ended up presenting itself, and out of the 5 trades that they would have taken or did take that got stopped out on, they'd only show this trade if it played out. That's the shit they'd do. But out of the fucking 5 other times that they went short, they wouldn't show. See if this is the move, but I still don't like it because we still have equal highs on ES. Still don't like it. Broke on the 1 minute. See if it pushes here. Do any of you two pay attention to cars a lot or no? Do you pay attention to cars, Wing-Wong? Did you see the new Lamborghini event, the Revolto SV? It's pretty cool looking. You're not a Lambo kind of guy? What do you like better than Lambos? Yeah, I like those too. I like those too. I want all of them. I want Rolls Royces. I want Aston Martins, McLarens, Bentleys, Bugatti. I want a bunch of cars, dude. Ferraris. Look at this shit. This is gonna be the move, huh? This is it. This is where she wants to go. Yeah, those are nice too. There's a lot of those here in Florida. Fast as fuck, boy. What would this entry have been? This would be my break even down here. But I still don't like it because we have a 5-minute fair value gap right here. It looks like we want to disrespect it though. We did form a 1-minute SMT, yeah. We formed a high and a higher high, and then we broke structure on the 1-minute time frame, but I really wanted that 5-minute high to get swept. High and a lower high, broke structure here. This could have been entry. Stop above these highs or this high. I probably would have went these highs. And then target this draw down below. But I still don't like it. We broke back to the downside in the 5-minute time frame. ES has equal highs and equal lows. Amazing. Which one's going to want to get taken first? Probably the lows. But we said that 10 times already. Break it, break it, break it, break it. Fifteen-minute low, 15-minute high, equal highs, equal lows on ES. This is incredible. I really think I'm gonna cut it, guys. It's 11 o'clock. We could push it past if we want. Maybe overall directional move will come at 11, but So how's everybody's day going? What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, we came down and we took out this 15-minute low, which is right here. We still have equal lows down here, so equal lows and London session lows. Still have equal highs above. Do we want these daily lows now? This would have been my break-even level on this trade if we would have taken it, but I'm not saying I didn't take it. I did not take that. I didn't think it was worth it, in my opinion. $11 a.m. opens in 4 minutes. Let's see if it comes down and takes out that daily low. And those equal lows. Looks like it's gonna. All right, let's see this 11 a.m. candle closure. Let's see if it takes it out. I believe it will. Thank you. Like, what are we doing? 11 a.m. is going to push straight through that daily low. Really? There you go. This trade would have played out if we took it, but again, I didn't like how we'd equal out highs on ES. I thought we could come back up and sweep out these highs one more time, but could have been a solid trade, but whoa. Alright, well. Dude, if you do this in like fucking 2 candles, I'm going to be pissed. No shot. Oh my god. This would be a good break-even level right here. What do we think, guys? Think we want to continue lower still? We're in this 5-minute gap right now on ES. I mean, NASDAQ. NASDAQ looks like she just wants to keep dumping, dude. This is crazy. If we don't form a 5-minute S&T here, guys, I'm gonna cut the session. I'm gonna be done for the day. We do have those equal highs above on ES, but it's not really giving me anything to work with. The only real potential trade I really saw that we could have taken was that one you guys saw me marking out here, but again, I didn't like that equal highs on ES. Thought we could come out and take them out. That's what I really wanted to see, and then I would have probably executed off of that, but we didn't even form a 5-minute S&T. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna be done for today, guys. It is 11:15, so wanted to see if we can come target those equal highs above on ES. /4 hour gap. but all right, guys, I'm still on a 3-trade losing streak. I'm just gonna cut it for today. If I miss out on it, I miss out on it. One opportunity that I really saw I could have taken today, but I'm still on a 3-trade losing streak. I'll resync it. What is it? August 8th, yeah. 10:58. 11:15. Still a 3-trade losing streak. No trades this week so far on my NQ and ES system for New York AM. I don't know why it's glitching out like that. But that'll be it for me, guys. Sound good? Peace out, kick.